Please, my governor, come out and meet your people. For just 1 minute. Your Excellency, that year was 1986. In 1986, Carl Lewis, who was the world champion 100 meters record holder, lost his father. And during the burial of his father, he removed the gold medal that he won for himself and placed it in his father's casket. His sister was very angry that the gold medal should remain as a memento for the family. But Carl Lewis said, I will win another one. Yes, and so, Your Excellency, 2 years after, in 1988, he won another one. And so when the people of Akwa Ibom State gave Chief Godswill Akpabio his mandate, he did not keep it to himself. He gave his mandate to the children of Akwa Ibom State. He gave his mandate to the pregnant women of Akwa Ibom State. He gave his mandate to the rural dwellers of Akwa Ibom State. He gave his mandate to the civil servants of Akwa Ibom State. Because he knew he was going to win another one. Today, Akwa Ibom State has come to tell him, since you did not give that mandate to your family, since you did not give that mandate to your sons and your daughters, since you decided to give the mandate we gave you to the people of Akwa Ibom State, we will give you another one. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it is with humility that I introduce a man who knows no gap between the rich and the poor. The governor of Akwa Ibom State will stoop down and pick up the young child the same way he will celebrate the adult. I present to you the most humble holder of any political office I have ever seen in our own time. The governor of Akwa Ibom State is humble. The governor of Akwa Ibom State is level-headed. He does not discriminate between the young and the old. He loves everybody. And because he's the people's governor, we have decided that he should go and do it again. If in the first tenure he didn't do it for himself, is it now that he will want to take on? No. So let us hand over at this point with humility the microphone to the man of our hopes. The microphone to the man of our dreams. The one who will take us to the greater Akwa Ibom State. His Excellency, Chief Godswill Akpabio. Chairman of today's occasion, Senator Anieti Okon,
Aboke Governor, you know, they unopposed. Therefore, the only election you have, the most important election for your children is the presidential election. So you go and take a call, you go in Jonathan. That when any aspirant comes to look for you, what do you say? Your children should inform the aspirant that you have gone to see Goodluck Jonathan. Because in Goodluck Jonathan, the capacity is there. In Goodluck Jonathan, the goodies are there. In Goodluck Jonathan, marginalization is gone. In Goodluck Jonathan, there is unity for Nigeria. In Goodluck Jonathan, there is an end to amnesty and no more militancy. Goodluck Jonathan, there will be no kidnapping. Come on, let us sing. Aspan and Amadi, Aspan and Amadi, my dear wife and Mother Teresa of Adam, Mrs. Ekaike, oh my God, will Akwabiu, the Right Honorable Speaker, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, my Lord the Chief Judge of Akwa Ibom State, distinguished senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and most especially the chairman of today's occasion, Senator Adieti Okun, the newly appointed Director General of Gospel 2011, His Excellency Atuekong Idomazenkana, a man who performed so well. In a few months as governor of this state, he built that secretariat that is named after him. They say birds of the same feather flock together. So a performer must move with a performer. I congratulate you. And I know you will lead a very violent-free campaign in Akwa Ibom State. Your Excellencies, former governors and their wives, the Honorable Minister of Housing, Lands and Urban Development, Chimdwe Sesien, members of the Board of Trustees of a great party, the National Vice Chairman of our party, the State Chairman of a great party, Commissioners, Special Advisors, members of the political class. I will not want to name names, but let me greet all of you and greet the great women of Akwa Ibom State. I like to also greet our children, great Nigerian students, great Nigerian students, greatest Nigerian students. On a day like this, I have to do a little bit of written address for the benefit of generations to come. Therefore, I would like to read. On November 26, 2006, we gathered right here on these hallowed grounds, and we knocked on the door of destiny, and it opened. And since then, our state has not been the same again. We have come here once again to make a demand on destiny. We did it before, and I know with God on our side, we shall do it again. Amen. For some time now, the call for us to renew the covenant we entered into with Akwa Ibom people in 2007 has blown across our land like a refreshing ocean breeze. From the undulating hills of Itu to the dry fields of Ikona, and from the sandy beaches of Ibuno to the palm plantations of Ikerekwene, the call has been the same, that we should enter into another covenant come 2011. This call was taken up first by the Ibibios in a most touching and unforgettable reception at the hallowed grounds of Asani Bibiu.